Impact of full moon party on the environment. The disreputable occasion in Thailand that attracts millions of tourists around the globe is known as the full moon party. The party is renowned as one of the biggest Thailand events, occurring once a month since fiscal 1985. In fact, more than 14,000 tourists worldwide stop at Koh Phangan, where the full moon party takes place every month. The festival takes place at Thailand's Haad Rin beach. The seashore hosting the full moon party is packed with merchants selling Thai rum, sang som. Equally, the beach has bantam taverns and structures for liquors such as Red Bull and whiskey. The blend of trance, top 40, and Christian step melodies offered by several disc jokers who contest for the ill-mannered sound at the event is evident. The merrymaking covers the entire nighttime, and at times, it extends until the following day. Based on the events that occurred during the full moon party, various activities tend to affect the Thai environs. The full moon celebration does not consider what Thailand accepts socially, as it is not regarded as a practice. According to Haad Rin Beach was initially a prehistoric site before the initiation of the full moon event. The party has now turned the Haad Rin coastline into one of Thailand's filthiest strands. This affects aquatic life owing to the litter and garbage thrown haphazardly into the oceanic bodies by thousands of tourists. Besides, the scholar asserts that the Thai event is unethical and hazardous to human lives. In order to retail drugs like MDMA, crazy drug, magic virgin, and bang, the hotel, as well as pub dealers, bribe the police at a high rate. This encourages rampant smoking that, in turn, pollutes the environment and affects human lives passively. The blends of trance, top 40, and Christian step melodies by the DJs, in addition to the uproar coming from the party, tend to cause ecological imbalance due to excessive noise. The full moon celebration has turned out to be a trashy degradation in Thailand's milieu. According to Hampton, the environment faces many challenges arising from the entire moon party. Marine life is affected by teenagers' pliable pails full of liquor thrown into the ocean. The dissipation of the island's environment results from the lack of fresh water to accommodate large crowds visiting the party. Similarly, Hampton proclaims that the milieu is debauched by massive masses of scattered plastic and cracked glass on the soil. The usage of heroin, ecstasy, and mineral meth drugs, besides intoxicating mushrooms and bang, changes the atmospheric condition. Otherwise, cases such as corrupt activities, rapes, prompted ailments, drunkenness, and drowning at the party directly or indirectly have impacts on the surroundings. According to Weissel and Williams, the full moon party has shocking and direct environmental effects. The deficiency in the substructure encourages skeptical and useless waste dumping during the full moon celebrations. The scholars emphasize that visitors to the full moon celebrations place their individual needs beyond those of the environment, notwithstanding the public knowledge that such gatherings instigate environmental destruction. Dumping wastes at the party affects the maritime environment since such leftovers are regarded as raw and untreated sewage. The scholars estimate the daily disposal of garbage during the party to be 12 tons. The sewage is dumped into the terrestrial and aquatic bodies. On the other hand, environmental pollution is evident at Thailand's full moon party as vast acres of seaside forest are cleared to pave the way for the building of beach resorts, hotels, and bars. All these ecological problems augment from the poor enactment of accessible Thailand's conservational schemes and regulations. Presently, the party has extended to Koh Samet National Park, thus increasing mass fabrication of the needless and unlawful ventures that generate heaps of non-environmental garbage in the coastal woodlands. In regard to the Daily Telegraph, the whole moon party has turned out to be the paradise of teenagers. The excessive invasion of the full moon party by teenagers has really denatured the environment. In fact, teenagers engage in activities that pollute the environment as there are no forces, parents, specialists, or guidelines that could govern them at the party. The adolescents contaminate water bodies with their wicked actions accruing from the unregulated drinking that moreover imposes injury, harm, and death on them. For instance, the Daily Telegraph revealed the demise of a 19-year-old rugby participant from Sydney at the full moon party. Besides, air pollution is evident since the revelers engage in the consumption of magic mushrooms and marijuana, which leads to boundless debauchery of the atmosphere. The full moon party contains several events with many activities lined up in Sang Som and Bantam taverns, including liquor, Red Bull, and whiskey. Several activities including a combination of trance, top 40, and Kristen step tunes that produce vulgar sounds directly or indirectly affect the environment. Besides, the usage of heroin, ecstasy, and mineral meth, intoxicating mushrooms, and bang affects the atmosphere. Additionally, many cases, such as corrupt activities, rapes, prompted ailments, drunkenness, and drowning at the party, have an impact on the environment. The merrymaking event, therefore, has evidently affected the environment directly or indirectly, as asserted by scholars.